Talk about that W. What did you see from your team in that win that you didn't see in the first 3 games?
Well, the night before in Erie, the game that we lost, I just felt we didn't compete. So a good film session. Everybody got to see their faults, including myself. And then we came out and we competed for 48 minutes. You know, there'll be nights when we don't make shots. And really the first couple of games, we had good wide open looks, but we weren't making shots. But we defended, and the games were close. So we came out, competed, and made shots.
How much can you attribute that to just the fact that these guys are still getting to know each other on the court?
I think that's a part of it, no question. I think we're growing as a group. I think we've got a good spirit starting to build in this group. I think they like each other. It seems like they do. Today was spirited, as we'd like to say, a little chippy. And whenever we start to have that, it means that they're competing and that they care. So I'm pleased with that.
What's the biggest thing that you have learned about this team, you know, in the 2 weeks so far?
Everything. Meaning I had no idea coming in. Other than having CP and Moan as leaders, I had no idea really how we wanted to play. I knew that we would defend. We're always going to defend to a certain level. But I think I'm starting to figure out who we have on the offensive end, where we can put those players to be successful. And hopefully that equates to wins.
So as you guys are starting to learn each other, then they send some guys down from the NBA, which isn't a bad thing, but then they have to get used to an already new team. So when a guy like Glenn Rice Jr. comes down, what kind of a role does he play?
Well, when Glenn and Adrian Payne came down in Erie, that first night was we were off. Everybody's role kind of takes a back seat. You have to simplify everything. Fortunately, Glenn has fit in really well. The next night he was great. The last 2 practices he's been great. He's vocal. I like that. He shares the ball, and he's plenty capable on the offensive end. He's dominated this league before he went up to the NBA. So we know that he can score points. I've been pleased with him sharing the ball and his overall effort.
Any indication of how long he'll be here?
We're probably going to have maybe 3 more games. Washington felt like it was probably going to be a 5-game stint, which is great. You know, the good thing is with Adrian and Glenn that they've come in, they get to get a feel for the team and their teammates. So if they come back, it's a lot more seamless. They just step right in and it's familiar.
What's the biggest focus in practice as you guys prepare for Delaware on Friday?
Continue getting better on the defensive end, continue to share the ball, continue to play hard, continue to trust your teammates, just continue to build our identity, how we play. It took us a while last year to figure that out, and I feel like we're starting to now.
Does it feel a lot like last year right now?
No, it's different, just because there's different guys and different personalities. It does feel a little bit like last year in that we're starting to create that toughness and that determination. And that really built last year after we struggled early. So, you know, struggling early here is going to make us better in the long run, and I'm confident that we can start to compete at a high level and win games.